Late June, early July, 1992, all the way up to Halloween, October 31st, 1999, Doco's Family Restaurant.
Those were the good old days. Those were the good old days. The years go by, but the memories stays. And those were the good old days.
Thank you so much for going down memory lane with me. I usually don't dedicate memory lane videos to anyone, but this is dedicated to my old boss, Doco's Family Restaurant. I'm talking about Doc Wigeter. Doc, this is for you. I probably would have went down memory lane a little at some point with this, but Doc had I'd got Doc's son Wiley had messaged me on YouTube's or here on YouTube's, and it told me that that Doc wanted me to talk about the Crown Royal Thanksgiving. So here we go. Back about 1995, 96, I would say roughly. Doco's, we only closed down 2 times during the year. That, of course, being Thanksgiving and Christmas. We usually done a real thorough cleanup there on Thanksgiving Eve. There, Wednesday morning into Thursday there at Thanksgiving. It's basically just like a really routine cleanup after the bar rush. There, about maybe anywhere between 3 and 4 in the morning, and we'd shut down the restaurant. Doc would lock the doors and whatnot, and we would go ahead and just do a real thorough cleaning. The char boilers would be sent back for the dishwashers to do, and they'd also send us back a little bit of this, that, the other. They'd send us back toaster or whatever they'd send us back. We had to basically do a really routine, thorough cleaning, and usually also during that thorough cleaning, waitresses done cleaning of the booths and cleaning of the windows, and just basically, like I said, a real thorough cleaning. At that particular time, Mark Smith, the manager, Mark hung out over at the Penguin Lounge here in Canton, around in North Canton, Ohio, there, if you will. And Mark was a real Crown Royal buff. He liked drinking Crown Royal. Well, Mark brought a bottle of Crown Royal in, and I think I'd done a little bit of this and that, and I took a break and allowed the other dishwasher that was working back then, with me back then, to clean. I believe that was Michelle Norris, if I am mistaken. We went ahead and we cleaned up, and I went out into the dining room there and was looking around, and basically this, that, and Mark puts the Crown Royal bottle up onto the counter. He looks at me, he says, "Hey, Rod, your bad or mouse?" "What the hell are you talking about, Mark?" He's like, if you drink Crown Royal, you're a man. He goes, if you don't drink Crown Royal, and then you're a mouse. He goes, here you go. He picks me up on his little, we had 2 types of glasses there, or cups at Doco's. We had the taller glasses that, I'd say about maybe 12, 16-ounce glasses. Then we had the smaller ones, probably about 6 or 8 ounces. So he gets the small 6 or 8 ounces, which is like equivalent to like a little shot glass, probably about like that. No, probably about like that was the smaller glasses. And he puts it up there and throws a little Crown Royal in here, and he gets a little ice and gives me a cup of water. He goes, the water's the key, that's the chaser. It's like, alright. So I guzzled down the Crown Royal, took a drink of the water, chased it. Mark's like, what'd you think? Crown Royal. He said, man or mouse? He goes, you want another one? I said, I'll take another one. Well, I had a couple beers on top of that there, because we basically shut the doors. It was time to drink some beer, and yeah, we did have a little bit of we smoked a little bit of smoke, and I'm not talking. We're talking cigarettes, but we're also talking about smoking the waffy laffy there, marijuana, if you will. And we done a little bit of that, and like I said, done a little bit of drinking the beer and stuff like that. Just basically getting everything in tip-top shape, making everything look good from when we opened up, like I said, on that Friday after Thanksgiving. And I think I consumed a couple, 2 or 3 beers, probably about 7 or 8 shots of Crown Royal. And after like the 2nd or 3rd thing of Crown Royal, Mark filled that crown up to the rim. And I can remember going home. I lived with my cousin Sean at the time. My cousin Sean was there. I lived with my cousin Sean at the time. Him and I lived together, and I can remember me going around telling everybody I loved them, and giving that stage and all that other stuff. And Sean took me home, and I can remember the last thing I remember before I passed out there, hurling on the toilet, was the phone call that Sean had made up to Doco's, and Mark had answered the phone, and he had told, I heard him say, Raj is passed out, drunk. He said, I come in and threw up all over the place, passed out, gonna pass out there laying by the toilet. The only thing I can remember is Mark's real hideous cackle. Raj drunk, passed out. Fucking what a fucking goof. So needless to say, when I went to Doco's back to work there that Friday morning, I didn't hear the end of it for at least a week or two, saying that Raj Mouse can't handle Crown Royal, can't hang with the boys. See, Mark's nickname was Owl. Over at Penguin Lounge, they called him Owl for alcoholic, because Mark had consumed a lot of beer and a lot of Crown Royal, and Mark's had a real big beer belly, and it kind of showed in more ways than one. And like I said, that's just the gist of it. I hope I done good justice for it, explaining the story a little bit, and I hope you enjoyed it, Doc, and hope everybody else enjoyed it as well. Thank you so much for going down memory lane with me. I'll catch you next time.